In 2016, I permed. Hey loves, hey guys. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your favorite hair girl, Nori. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning. So in today's video, I'm going for those ladies who want to go natural but don't have the vim and vigor to start. So this video, just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a hair expert or a hair guru. All the knowledge I'm going to share here is from what I've read on so far and my experience, what I've experienced so far. This video is going to be about what you need to know, the ins and outs of what you need to know before you go natural. Some of it is going to be what I wish I knew and I didn't know, and what I learned so far. Please forgive me if you hear any disturbing background. I happen to find myself in a noisy neighborhood and I had no option than to just manage, so please bear with me. My first point is going to be a mental transformation. I know moving from relaxed hair to natural hair is not an easy thing. My ladies will bear with me. It's not an easy thing. Like, just take it this way. You've invested so much in your relaxed long hair and then you just have to go to a different hair texture. Like, it's a whole mental transformation which needs time. When I was transitioning from 2013, okay, so my hair journey was twice. So I cut my hair twice in 2013. Oh god, sorry about the noise. So in 2013 I cut my relaxed hair and then transitioned to natural. I did a big chop in 2013 and then transitioned to natural, and I had relaxed hair. And in 2016 I permed with the thoughts of going back to natural in 2017. So I kept relaxed hair for like a year. Yes, a year and few months, and then in 2017 I cut. So this is the second big chop I had in 2017, May 2017, and then that was it for me. So you need to work on your mind. You need to work on your mind. When I was transitioning in 2013, it took me like 4 or 3 months to work on my mind. You need to work on your mind and psych yourself. By psyching yourself, just accept that this is our hair and there's nothing we can do about it, because that was the mindset I had. Just need to understand that this is who you are, this is your hair, and you can't do anything about it. Just accept it as it is. The difficulty it comes with, the shrinkage, the tangles, the single strand knots, the single strand knots. I just had the mindset that this is how God made our hair, and then God never makes a mistake. God gave us this hair. He's so knowledgeable enough to give us the know-how to manage the hair. Just take it this way. You know, God, like I said, God never makes a mistake. And you know how our weather condition is, like the sun, there's so much scorching sun and all of that, and he gave us rich melanin to withstand this harsh weather. Just compare it in a way by seeing like a white person can't withstand our harsh sun, like our very scorching sun, and God gave us this rich melanin to withstand the sun. And taking the same scenario into our hair, I picture it this way, that our curly hair or our 4C hair, or let's say our fro, protect our scalp from harsh weather conditions like the scorching sun and all of that. Because just picture it this way, having your fro on like in this picture is not going to expose your scalp to the sun. So our hair, this is my own analysis, I don't know if it's true, but this is my whole analysis on how I side myself. Our hair protects us from any harsh weather condition, like protect our scalp. So I psych myself that this is me, this is my hair, and I have to learn how to manage it. So by learning how to manage, my second point is read more on our hair, read more on the black hair, read more on how to manage hair, read more on different routines LOC method, read on the type, read on porosity, hair porosity, types of porosity, what kind of porosity you have, read on different curl patterns. Like I've put here, we have different curl patterns from type 1 to type 4. When I went natural, nobody told me that one person can have combinational hair types. I got to know it from experience, because I realized that I'm 4B on my nape, and then I'm 4C on my crown, and then edges. Nobody told me that, so just thank me for giving you all this information. So know about your curl pattern, know about your hair porosity, and by reading more on natural hair, like the hair type and then the porosity, you are going to, in a way, find how to manage those hair types. For instance, with my hair, I have 4B, 4C hair. So when I'm washing my hair, or if I'm buying products, I know what kind of product to buy. If I'm buying oils, I know what kind of oils to buy. And if you find yourself in Ghana, read more on local products that are not expensive to use on your hair. My next point is natural hair is very expensive, very, very, very expensive. Why do I say this? Natural hair is expensive, not money wise or like not costly, but I mean time, because they say time is the most expensive commodity in the world. Natural hair is very time consuming, and it needs patience. If you don't have patience, you can't manage natural hair. You are always going to complain and find ways to negotiate or hide it up or cover it up with wigs. But if you want to be, sorry about the noise, if you want to be part of this natural hair, if you want to love your hair or have your hair as it is, just exercise patience for it, have time for it, because our hair has its own way of managing it. Like, you just have to have time for it. When you are combing, you just have to know how to patiently comb the hair, how to patiently detangle. Because for instance, our hair has a different way of combing. The way you comb relaxed hair from the roots to down, or maybe a wave from roots to down, it's not the same way you are going to comb natural hair. Natural hair has its own way of combing, and it needs patience. For instance, if I'm combing my hair, I don't comb from the roots to the tip. I comb from the tip like so, and then work my way up to the roots. And if you are detangling, you have to have patience. You have to have patience. I see a lot of ladies go like, oh, natural hair is so difficult, yeah, like my Ghanaian dialect, like yeah, as in it's painful when you are combing it. But I always tell my fellow naturalistas that if you know your hair, if you know your curl pattern, if you know your shrinkage level, you are going to know how to detangle and comb your hair. You need to have time and patience. Talking about patience, some people compare their hair pattern or curl pattern to other people's hair, or their hair length to other people's hair. And I always say this, that good hair is not about the length of your hair. So just have patience and then play along with your growth pace, like the rate at which your hair grows. Don't give your hair pressure, just relax. If you're tired of your hair, just throw it up in a protective style like I have here, my beautiful braids, and then relax for the hair. If you have your hair in braids, to try as much as possible to moisturize your scalp, clean your scalp, detox your scalp. Like, just treat the hair like it's your baby. I always say this, that the way we take care of our skin and make sure that our skin is always glowing and moisturized, take that same care to your hair. If you moving from relaxed hair to natural hair, there are two ways. There's no process, or there's no way of changing your relaxed hair, your long relaxed hair to natural. There are two ways. It's either you big chop, like cut everything off, like what I did over here, or you transition. Transitioning is the process of growing your unaltered natural hair beneath your chemically processed hair. So it's like you are growing the natural hair under your relaxed hair, and that is another process. And if you are doing either of that, you need to know how to take care. Sorry about the noise. If you are doing either of that, you need to know how to take care of your hair when you big chop and then you are having the natural hair grow, and then know how to take care of your hair when you are transitioning. For those transitioning, I see some girls put their hair in protective hair, like hairstyles like braids, like what I have on here, to grow the natural, and then they do that for like, let's say, a year, and then they eventually take off the hair and then start. So which either ways, I advise that you read on how to take care of your hair if you bake chop, and how to take care of your hair if you are transitioning. And one thing I see some ladies do is when they are transitioning, they treat, you know, if you are transitioning, bear in mind that you are handling two hair textures. You are handling natural hair, like unaltered hair, oh god, and you are handling relaxed hair as well. So you have to know how to go about this these two textures. You have to learn two regimen. Like, the next thing is, I see some ladies go like, oh, natural hair, you don't get to style your hair in different ways, and you are so restricted and it's so difficult to handle. My sister, search on styles, download Pinterest, search for styles, look for natural hairstyles. Twist, you can twist your hair. If you are tired of styling your hair, just put your hair in braids like I have on here. So my next point will be, know your hair. Try to build a relationship with your hair. If you build a relationship with your hair, you're going to know your hair type, what oils your hair doesn't like, what oils it does like, the products your hair loves and what it doesn't love. Because I hear some people be like, oh, my hair is not growing. No, I've kept my hair for 2 years and it's not growing. And then I ask them, so what do you use for your hair, or what's your hair care routine or your hair care regimen? And they go like, I don't do anything to my hair. I just go to the salon for the hairdresser to wash my hair. So what our advice is, know your hair, build a relationship with your hair. In Ghana, you can have like 100 cedis or 150 to get yourself a conditioner, shampoo, and then a very good leave-in. Get shea butter and then wash your hair yourself. I feel like if you build a relationship with your hair and you do your hair yourself, like, the least thing you can do for yourself is to wash your own hair, not necessarily going to the salon for them to use their shampoo or whatever products they have, unless you know the brand they are using. But if you don't know the brand they are using, I feel it's advisable to get your own product. And talking about products, you don't necessarily have to be a product guru or buy a lot of hair products. When I was going natural, nobody told me that you don't necessarily have to be a product freak. I thought, oh, you have to get a co-wash, all those products. Right now, the basic products I have is shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, and then shea butter and my moisturizing oil. So that's it. Don't be a product freak, because you are going to spend a lot on your hair. No, our hair, it's a personal decision, and whatever decision you make, my advice will be that make sure your hair decision is worth it. So this is it. I hope this video was so helpful. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and then stay tuned for more hair content. Bye. 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 Bye.